Hello, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So, it's your girl again here, Setu Chinam. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and the support. God richly bless you. I am so grateful. And if you are new here or you just clicked on my channel, you are so welcome. My name is Setu, and you are welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you can always be the first one to be notified whenever I upload a video. So today I'm just going to continue with the things I wish I knew earlier in uni. So it's the same series I've been doing for a while now, but today's topic is actually very dear to my. It's all about the fact that a referral, or what we usually call as a receipt, is not a death sentence. So here's the thing, okay? When you come to uni, some of you here can relate where you are from a middle class home, or you are from a humble family where they placed everything together to help bring you to school, and you find yourself here and then you realize that things are not going well. The other day I mentioned something about depression. So you get depressed, makes you just withdraw from everything, and sometimes you even feel like committing suicide, and like that's the extreme. But then if you are here listening to me, I just want to encourage you that look, if you get a referral or a receipt, that's not the end of you. Okay, I know you are probably thinking, oh, maybe you can't really relate. Please, I can relate. I remember when I came first year, I was trying to acclimatize myself to the environment, and I didn't really get people who would tell me how things really go on here. And so I found myself doing a lot of things, you see, which I mentioned in my other video, paying visits to people here, this person saying this, and said to come and help me here, I'm going, all those things. Because when you go to a place that you're not very familiar with, you now want to observe and see how things go. And for me, in my case, I wasn't having anyone to tell me some of these things. And so I had to like try and adjust. And so along the line, I ended up, finding myself in that category of people who had a receipt. That was after first year, second semester. And you can imagine, I was frustrated, I was depressed because you just came to uni and your not just your parents, but everyone out there who knows about you places that kind of expectation on you. And so when you at a point feel like you're not meeting up to their expectations, it becomes problematic. And so in my case, I remember I was depressed. So the goal of this video is, if you are listening to me, maybe yours is not even an exams. Yours is more of, okay, you've been in this relationship for many years, and all of a sudden it just came to an end. Don't give up on yourself. No, like don't give up on yourself because you feel it's over. And for the ladies especially, you feel like age is catching up with you, and you really feel like, oh, the pressure from the home and everyone just knowing about your relationship, which has been there for how many years? 6 years, 7 years, some even 8 years, and you realize that it's just over. Please don't even think about killing yourself, because there's just so much more you can live for. Like, there is so much more. And maybe yours is not a relationship, yours is you've been owing. You have been owing people. You have worked so hard. You've tried everything. And sometimes you have prayed about your situation to the point where you feel like God has given up on you. Yes, we all have those times. Because, yeah, there are times where you have prayed about a certain situation. You've prayed for wisdom and everything. But it seems the heavens is silent on you. Like, it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. And maybe yours is not even any of the things I mentioned, but yours is that things are just not going well. And especially those of us who maybe are in universities or studying certain courses and there's not any job available. In Ghana here, there's no job, like, I mean, so you finish school, and you know if you remember how your parents had to borrow money every single time to make sure they pay your university fees, and after you are done with school, your national service, and there's no job, you are just sitting in the house. Like, I know it can be so frustrating. Like, those of you who are listening to me who can relate to some of these things, like, I know how bad it can be. Like, sometimes you feel like, why don't you just end it, please? I'm just here to please encourage everyone that, look, there is so much more. You don't have to give up because you feel today things are not well. And maybe yours is not even any of the things I mentioned, but yours is a certain chronic sickness. Okay, a chronic sickness that you have battled with. All your money has gone into it, your family, everybody is even giving up on you. I'm just here to encourage you. Please don't give up on yourself. It's when you give up, and at that point where you feel like, it's finished. It's finished. You can't really do anything about it. That is when you even think of, okay, why don't you just end it now? But look, your story can change someone's life one day. I've heard of Steve Harvey. I'm sure most of you have heard of him too, where he said he was homeless, and you know, and you can imagine in the West, and you are homeless. You can imagine how it feels like. Or maybe if you've never, maybe if you can't even picture it, but at least most of us have seen a lot of street children, and you see them on the streets begging and all. You can imagine how it feels like to be homeless. You sleep on the open at the mercy of the weather, whether it's raining or it's shining. You just there's just nothing you can do about it. But look at him today. God has changed his story. So today's video is all about, look, if your academics is not going well, and yes, you had a referral, please don't kill yourself because you have a referral. Rather try to, come up with ideas. How do I go about my studies? Is it a group work? Group studies that works for me best, or how best? Maybe you can talk to someone as well. It really helps. But maybe at a point, yours may never even change. You live here and you realize that your GPA is so low and you can't even do anything about it. But still, there's a lot you can do. And sometimes it's so hard, very, very hard finding yourself, you know, doing something, even picturing it. And it's just so hard. But I'm just here to encourage you that if you failed, or you're battling with something that you feel is not going, you have done everything humanly possible, don't give up on yourself, because God is still making a way, or he's still cooking something you don't know about. It doesn't take years for him to change someone's story. It can just take a month, it can take 2 months, or even a year to just change someone's story. So please don't give up on yourself. And thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and like, and also share, because you might not know, you might be helping someone. So once again, thank you so much for watching this. Please don't forget to leave your comments down there below, and if you can relate, just share. If you have a story, it's fine. Thank you so much. Bye. Mwah.